Fellas, you know it's time. It's Enterprise Earthen. We earthened this Enterprise. I wasn't the biggest fan of their last song, but King of Ruination goes super hard. I think the thing I mentioned this in the last video, but it's blending thrash and deathcore. They don't go very seamlessly, and in my opinion, needs a little bit more to make those transitions fit. But we shall see what they do here with Casket of Rust. You know, there's a high potential for more thrash energy, but you know, we won't know until we see, really. But King of Ruination, that was sick. Let's do it. Casket of Rust. When does this album drop? It's January, right? Death and Anthology. I think it's January. It's about January. Which is actually, I think, I can count to 2 years after the release of their last album, The Chosen. But let's do it. Casket of Rust. Got a little yeehaw. This kind of sounds like Veltseal from Obscura. Me one acoustic guitar. Feeling strong. February 2nd. There's something that feels a little Avenged Sevenfold, I think, in the leads. Oh, really Avenged Sevenfold? This could work with the thrash. Yeah, because A7X is thrash influenced, but it flows better into blackened deathcore. It's not like Megadeth to blackened deathcore. It makes a little more sense when it's like sort of A7X influence. Yeah, I'm excited to check out Psychoframe later. Should be sick. This is sick, especially these leads. Damn. Cleans work really well. The Blackened deathcore sections kind of remind me of Awakened Providence. It's like that vein of Blackened deathcore. Oh shit! Oh shit! We basing. It doesn't sound like a direct Carrick Angren influence. It sounds like more like they just put a spin on it, like what Carrick Angren did. This song is super cohesive. I like it a lot. Bro's buff. I get the vision with this one. Everything fits so well. And there's a lot of influences. Very metalcore approach to leads. Yeah, the album is going to have a lot of surprises. I already know it. Born here in a fiery place. Dude, I wouldn't go that early. I mean, it's going to drop in February. We also have Infinite Annihilator to wait for. Oh, pulling his own casket. Iconic. Lots of death imagery. He was a corpse in one of the other videos. I'm curious if this is a concept album. Damn, that's fire. I really got the vision with this one. I think some of the other times when they've tried to incorporate like a thrash influence, it just hasn't quite done it for me. Mainly just because the influences they try to blend are a little like too close to I think the source. So it's like, you know, a very, very dated thrash sound. Dated, you know, still fucking fire. Like, I personally love thrash. It's what I got into before I even started listening to death metal. But like having that thrash sound with deathcore, it was like very tricky to for me to make that mental switch in between those influences. But here, I think, you know, the angle they took an influence that's more derived from thrash versus directly thrash. Avenged Sevenfold, which is already always that's a band that's always sort of blended the more like sort of like occult creepy vibes with more like neoclassical guitar sound. So I feel like the energy matched up a lot better with the Blackened deathcore energy they brought here. You know, normally it's just deathcore, but there's Blackened influence here. So it all really tied together, and I got the vision. Like, that was a fucking fire song. 7 minutes long, didn't feel like it. But King of Ruination also, I feel like, was a similar song where I got the vision. It was a much more linear song. You know, so this one's a 7-minute song, you know, not to say it's all linear, but, you know, they came back to the chorus. But yeah, just like that last one, it just didn't hit for me. And I think the explanation is just that the thrash did not blend in with the deathcore. For me personally, maybe other people feel the same, but yeah, the Reaper's Servant just didn't click for me. So I feel like my ranking, this is tough because this is, you know, again, all very different vibes, very, very different vibes. They all bring something new to the table, and that's what I'm looking forward to with this album. I think each song is going to bring something completely new to the album, which is something I personally love. I like a diverse album, and I think that's gonna really help tie it together. Right now, me personally, I'm 2 for 3. out of the songs. I think that's a little reasonable. If you have a diverse album, not everything is going to be for everyone, but there's going to be something for someone. But right now they're 2 for 3. I think the ranking, King of Ruination was really catchy. I still have that chorus stuck in my head, so I'm going to give that the #1 spot. Casket of Rust will be #2, and then the Reaper's Servant will be #3. We shall see. I do want to revisit the Reaper's Servant, see if I get the vision now. But as of now, that is the ranking. King of Ruination, Casket of Rust, and the Reaper's Servant. I gotta piss so bad.